Hello and welcome back. All right, so in this lesson, I want to show you how to rearrange your workspace for your own personal workflow. Now, as you know, just like we did previously in the Photoshop lesson, we can customize the workspace for this software as well, and we can do it so that we can fit it into our own personal workflow. Now, Adobe has provided us with some pre-made workspaces, which are located right here, and if you click on them, you're going to notice that the interface begins to change based on the workspace that is selected. So if none of those work for you, you can actually rearrange everything to fit your own personal preference. Now you may remember that we organized our panels within Photoshop, and you can do the exact same thing in Adobe Bridge. So we have our left and we have our right panels, and you can resize those panels by clicking on this little bar and then moving it left or right to increase or decrease the size of those panels. So if you want to hide them completely, you can move them all the way to the left, and that's going to give you more space in the middle interface. And you can also adjust the individual panels within, because we do have a little bar right here that you can click and move up or down to hide those individual panels as well. You can also rearrange the individual tabs as well. If you want the metadata up here at the top, you can just click on that tab and move it up until you get that blue little outline right there, and then you can move that tab up there, and you can move this one down here if you want. You can also do some individual changes within the panel itself by clicking on these little icons within those panels to either hide or show additional information, or you can also increase the font size to make them much larger if needed. And then in the metadata section, we do have other options that we can show and hide as well. And like I mentioned previously in a previous lesson, you can change the thumbnail layout as well with these options down here. So once you have everything arranged exactly where you want it, it's time to save it so you can keep that and reuse it for future use. So we're going to go up to Window, down to Workspace, and select New Workspace. You're going to give it a name, and then you're going to select whether or not you want to keep the window location as part of the workspace and the sort order as part of the workspace. If yes, just leave those checked, give it a name, and then click Save, and then you'll have easy access to it via the workspace option right here, and then you can just simply select your workspace from here in case you accidentally choose one of these other options here. But as you can see, it also lists your workspace up here as well, so you can access it from here if needed. All right, so that's it. That's how you customize the Adobe Bridge workspace for your own personal preference. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you some more information about the Favorites tab as well as Collections.